This man's name is Swavy Keith.
Shout out Swavy Keith, man.
Alright, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to talk about the Suns, of course, again. First, I'm going to get on the Luka Doncic thing because you guys know he's going to be connected to the Suns forever because we had the #1 pick and we didn't take him. A lot of our fan base loved him. Before the draft even happened, a lot of them was looking up scouting videos or scouting them ourselves. So a lot of people love him. People are going to forever do the what if game because of how he obviously looked like special. He obviously looked like he's going to go down as one of the greatest players of all time. It's obvious. What he's doing right now as a 20-year-old don't make no sense. Like he's unreal. So he's always going to be connected to us. Some of our fan base, I don't want to have to use the word cry, but they're going to cry about it forever, which is, I don't want to make it sound like a bad thing. Like everyone's going to do the what if. Like, what if you guys would have took Luka? But for me as a Suns fan, I'm always fully support the players we have. And to me, it's just messed up, like, where you sound like you're like you just put yourself like in Ayton's shoes or something, and you're like, you see your fan base saying like, oh, we should have took the other guy. Like, how is that supposed to make Ayton feel? So I just be thinking about that sometimes. Like, these guys are human. But with that being said, I also always have this rule. First off, let me say, because I was talking to my friends about this, I was Team Ayton when it happened. But the reason I was Team Ayton was because I knew that's who we were going to pick. So in my eyes, I was Team Ayton because he was already a Sun in my eyes. Because I already knew that's who we were taking. Ryan McDonough and them had made it obvious that Ayton was going to be the pick. Like, I wasn't Team Ayton because that's who I preferred. I slightly preferred Luka because, like, I have everyone knows, like, my close friends know my preference is always go with the big guard or like the dynamic wing. Like, it's different if they're like a Trae Young size, because yeah, I'm not going with the smaller guy, unfortunately. This is basketball, so I'm good. But if you're a big wing like Luka or something like that, my favorite players in the league are always guys like the Durants, the LeBrons, Paul Georges. Tatum was a guy I liked coming in. Cam Reddish this season was a guy I really liked. Like, I always liked the big, like the wings. But anyways, yeah, but even then, even though I know I prefer guys of like Luka's like makeup, like his size, the position he plays, I knew Ayton was a pick, so I just went in all on Ayton because I knew that's who we were taking. That doesn't mean that's who I actually preferred. But now that he's like I said, I've been supporting him since then, and I'm going to always support him because I still think he can. Luka's obviously the better player right now and probably going to be the better player for his career, which makes sense because, like I said, my rule, the wing or the big guard, those guys dominate the game better than anybody else. If Ayton ends up living up to his potential, Luka being better than him probably won't even matter because our duo will be good enough to beat him. So it won't even matter. Let's say we make it to the playoffs and we play and we beat them. Luka being better than Ayton not gonna matter if we're beating them in the playoffs if we're better than him. Like, we still don't know what prime Devin Booker's gonna be like, and Devin Booker's of that type of like the big guard or wings. Like I said, guards like because Harden's not a like a wing. He's a guard, but he's big. If you're a big guard or wing, like I said, those guys dominate the game better than anybody. They can control more than any other positions mostly. Guys like Steph, even though he's not big, he's like I won't say an outlier, but even then, when Steph won his first championship, what type of player won Finals MVP? Dynamic wing won Finals MVP. That's what I'm saying. The wings, those guys like that, wings or big guards like that, matter the most to me in this, what's it called. But I just want Suns fans to, like, basically, you could love both. There's a line. There's the other side. There's this line. Dudes, you guys try to act like you're not basically taking shots at Ayton. You don't have to take shots at Ayton to say, oh, we should have took Luka. Just say that or just talk about why, okay, we should have took. You can do that without calling Ayton an idiot or, you know, when he made his little mistake, calling him out his name. Or being, you know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all be trying to act dumb, but y'all know what y'all be doing. And then the other side, you guys could support Ayton without trying to discredit what Luka is. And I see some of the Luka fans trying to tell y'all that to give up on the Ayton being Luka thing. You have no right to try to tell somebody what to give up on. If they want to support and they still think Ayton could end up being better, then they could do that, as long as they're not disrespecting Luka. If they think Ayton could end up being better, then they can think that. I personally don't think that. I don't think it matters. I don't think he needs to be. If he lives up to his potential, he's going to be close to a superstar too, so it don't even matter. He could be up there with the Cats and the Jokic's and all that. If he lives up to his potential, he's special. He went number 1 for a reason. Ayton's not a scrub. Not close to a scrub. He can roll out of bed and give us 20 and 10. We watched Ayton score 24 in a quarter. Had one of the most efficient years as a rookie big. Like, there's a lot. His ceiling is super high too, so we shouldn't even really be like tripping like that. Like, okay, maybe we should have took Luka, but it is what it is. Now let's move on real quick. I'll make this quick. Let's get on. We've been on a little slump. Obviously, injuries has played a part in us losing the games. I think our defense had dropped off a little bit. It was better. We seen last night how much of an impact Rubio and Baines has. Because when we didn't have both, our defense was a little slacking. Like, And then this is what I really want to talk about is the zone. Not the zone, y'all know. The zone. We've been playing the zone because of that, the injuries. When we were playing the zone, teams were getting hot from us for 3 because obviously you leave guys open when you're playing the zone. I think we should just work with, if there's injuries, just play. We're just gonna have to try to man up. I think. Obviously, I'm not a coach, bro. I'm not trying to question Monty, but I don't think zone doesn't work in the NBA in my eyes. If you leave NBA guys open, they're gonna make shots. Like, it works in college because a lot of those guys can actually shoot, but I don't think the zone works. That's what was killing us. And despite us, being in a little slump, we're still the 8th seed. So that's why it was good for us to get off to such a hot start, and for the teams like the Kings and the Blazers start off terrible, because we're still the 8th seed. We're still imagine if we would have been playing a lot better right now, we'll probably be higher in the standings right now. We'll probably be around 6 or something like that. But right now we're 8. Teams are right behind us. But this is all I asked for anyways, for us to stay close. And when the Ayton suspension came out, just stay close to the 8th seed until Ayton gets back. And when we get our full team, and then I think we're good enough to beat out those other teams. I think Blazers get in no matter what. So I feel like we're going to be fighting with Minnesota, the Kings, and the Spurs. I think Blazers they got too many guys that's been there before for them to not make it in my eyes. I think they'll make it. They might get some guys back. I don't think Zach Collins is out for the year. They get them back, they're going to make it. I believe in Dame and them too much. I believe in their coach too much. They'll make it. But I think we're good enough to beat out the Kings in Minnesota. I think we're better than them. I think our stars are better than them. Cat's probably a better stars than Booker, but it's close to me because Booker's really good too. But still, I think we can beat out those guys. I think the Spurs is gonna. We don't know about the Spurs. They've been having trade talks, who they're gonna trade. So who knows what they're gonna do? But I feel like we're even better than they are too. Even though they have Popovich though, so you can never count them out. That's basically all I wanted to say. I'll start making more videos, maybe after every game, every 2 games. But subscribe, like for your boy. Follow me on my social medias. I'm out.